Oi you, listen up. I'm going to have my say.
G'day guys, it's John from That's My Say here, and today I'm going to be talking about pizza as a vegetable. Now, this is a thing that just fucking blows my mind. In the US, who are one of the most obese countries in the world, the US Congress has just passed law that says that pizza can be considered a serving of vegetables if it has 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce or tomato paste on it. What the fuck is the go with this? What it applies to is the federally funded Lunches in Schools program, excuse me, where a certain amount of vegetables have to be served to receive that federal funding. And Congress has said that pizza can be included as a serve of vegetables for the case of the funding in the schools, as long as it has 2 tablespoons of tomato paste on it. And it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, Australia isn't that far behind the US in obesity, and when you get programs like this, it's no wonder that the US is supposed to be the most obese country in the world. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't care how you want to spin it. To say that pizza is a healthy vegetable alternative is just ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong, I love pizza. I have my fair share of it. So I'm not saying, oh, I don't eat pizza because it's unhealthy. I eat pizza, no worries about that. But what I see happening here is these congressmen who are making good money being congressmen, I don't care what they say that they might think they might be badly paid or anything like that, they're making good money, okay? And you can't tell me there aren't a few little kickbacks from these processed food companies that make pizzas. And the other thing that's included is chips, or French fries they call them in the US. They're included as a serving of vegetables. You've got to be kidding me. While something like mashed potatoes or boiled potatoes, okay, I could take that, but hot chips, French fries, no way. They might have potato in them, but after being submerged in fat and fried like that, the nutritional value is just gone. That's just ridiculous. And I can see kickbacks and stuff like that, whether they're legal or illegal, who knows, but these congressmen, they're being wooed into voting to make these things something that can be accepted in this program, so that these food companies who make these things aren't going to be disadvantaged and have their things chucked out. And I just think it's ridiculous. The thing I see happening here, and the thing that really pisses me off the most about this, is these congressmen are making good money. They can afford to buy their kids fresh fruit and vegetables, good healthy food that's going to see them do well and see them stay healthy. The kids that are relying on these food programs, these lunch at school programs, they're kids from poor areas whose parents can't afford as much food and that sort of thing. So they're going to be brought up thinking pizzas are healthy vegetables, French fries are healthy vegetables. They're going to grow up with a really crappy idea of what's healthy to eat and what's not healthy to eat. And so what's going to happen? They're going to be people that are more likely to be sick, which means they're going to have to take more time off work, which is going to make it hard for them, like, it's going to make them hard to develop strong bodies and good brains and all that sort of stuff. If you put shit into your body, you're going to get crap out. Okay, there's no doubt about that. So these congressmen, they're just perpetuating a system where the poor kids don't learn as well because they're not getting good food into their body. The rich congressmen's kids and all that sort of stuff, yeah, they'll do well because they're getting good food and all that sort of stuff. And it might sound like a bit of a social society engineering thing and all that sort of stuff, but I mean, it's just the way it is. If you put crap into your body, you're going to get crap out. And the congressmen, in their own way, are doing this social engineering so that the poor people get this shit food that's subsidised by the state, which gives them all this idea of that the wrong sort of food is healthy and all that sort of stuff. If you start teaching a population that pizzas are a healthy alternative, they're going to think that's the sort of stuff they're going to eat. It's already a problem in the US, and it's going to keep being a problem if the stupid fucking government keeps putting this stuff in people's heads and in people's mouths. And I just think it's fucking ridiculous. Pizza, like I said, I eat it. Pizza's great, and you can put all the vegetables in the world in there, but the shit they're serving in the school for a start is made with white flour. If it was made with whole grain flour or wholemeal flour, might be a different thing. So you're getting shit flour. It's probably mostly processed meats, salami and pepperoni and all that sort of crap on there anyway. You got fatty processed cheese, which is shit for a start, and tomato paste is supposed to be the thing that makes it a vegetable, a serving of vegetables, with all its preservatives and artificial flavours and artificial colours and whatever pesticides are in there, because they're made up with commercially grown tomatoes and all that sort of stuff. It just blows my mind how these government bodies and that sort of stuff can just condone this really crappy diet that Western society is taking on these days, especially like America, like the American culture, food culture, and it filters through to Australia where I live as well, and it just blows me away. The only way you can eat healthy is to eat proper vegetables. Vegetables actually grow on plants, not the things that you buy out of frozen food containers already made up into a meal. They've just been mucked around that much. If you buy it as the fruit in the shop, then that's the best thing for you. Yeah. Pizza is not a vegetable. I don't give a shit what any government or what any congressman says or who votes for it and all that sort of stuff. Pizza has never been a vegetable, will never be a vegetable, and this is just ridiculous, and it's just going to keep the poor poor and the rich can get rich. It's just another example of that. Anyway, that's my say. What do you think? Drop a comment below. Okay, click on like if you like this video. If you don't, who gives a bug? Who gives a rat's? And for more, subscribe above. Okay, and keep up to date. No worries. Oh, that's my say. What's yours? See ya.
Well, that's my say. What do you reckon?